The pedestrian that owns the street is the pedestrian that walks to the graveyard. Welcome to section 16 of chapter 3 of the Holy Quran. Let's go. Ya ayyuhallazina amanu in tuti'u allazina kafaru yari yari sorry yaridukum ala aibakikum ala aikabikum fatankilibu hasirin. Ya ayyuhallazina amanu, O ye who believe, intuti'u allazina kafaru, if ye obey the unbelievers, allazina kafaru, yuridukum ala aibakikum, of the believers. No, the unbelievers. I'm sorry. O ye who believe, if you obey the unbelievers, pardon me, it's not the believers. If you obey the unbelievers, they will drive you back on your heels. They will drive you back on your heels. Yuridukum ala akabikum. Yuridukum ala akabikum. They will drive you back on your heels. Fatankalibu hasirun. Fatankalibu hasirin. They will drive you back on your knees, but ye will turn back from faith to your own loss, Allah hasirin. Then from faith is in brackets. If you remove the brackets, it reads, O ye will turn back to your own loss. Turn back from what? From faith. And it's been explained to us here. There's no note to read. Let's go to 150. Let's go to 150. Bal Allahu Mawlaakum wa huwa khairul nasirin. Nay, Bal, God is your protector, Mawlaakum, and He is the best of helpers, wa khairul nasirin, best of helpers. No note again. Again, no note. Let's go to 151. Sanulki fi kulubi allazina kafaru. Yes, allazina kafaru aru'ba, terror. Soon shall we cast terror into the hearts of the unbelievers. Sanulki cast fi kulubi allazina kafaru, in the hearts of the unbelievers, aruba, terror. Aruba bima ashraku billahi ma lam yunazzila bihi sultanan. Hearts of the believers, for that they joined partners with God, for which He had sent no authority. Bima ishkuru, joined partners billahi, with God, for which they had no authority. Sultanan. We've done it before, I think. Not once, not twice, maybe twice or so. Sultanan. Wama awahum annaru. Their abode ma'awahum, their abode will be the fire, and narun. Take note, little words like is, a, there, no, they are not there in Arabic. You fix them yourself. It's well understood. Mm. Ma'awahum and narun, their abode is the fire. Uh, where is ma'awahum? Ma'awahum and narun. وبئس وبئس الموى وبئس المشوى وبئس المثوى الظالمين وبئس مثوى الظالمين. And evil is the home of the wrongdoers. Evil is the home of the wrongdoers. Again, no note to read. Let's go to 152. ولقد ولقد صدقكم الله وعده. صدقكم الله وعده. Uh, God did indeed fulfill his promise to you. Wa'adahu, his promise. Sadaqakum, fulfill. Allah, God. Wa'adahu. Is, is. Tahussunakum. Ta, is. Tahussunakum bil iznihi. Is tahussunakum bi iznihi. Uh, when we, with his permission, were about, no, God did indeed fulfill his promise to you when we, with his permission, were about to annihilate your enemy. بإذنه إذ تسونكم بإذنه حتى إذا فشلتم حتى إذا فشلتم وتنازعتم في الأمر uh, your, when we, with his permission, were about to annihilate your enemy until he flinched and fell, until ye flinched and fell into disputing. Hatta is fashiltum, flinched, watanaza'tum fil amri, until ye flinched and fell to disputing about the order, disputing about the order. تنازعكم في الأمر وأسيتم من بعد ما أراكم ما تحبون وأسيتم من بعد ما أراكم ما تحبون and disobeyed and disobeyed it after he brought you in sight of the victory which you covet, to Hebuna covet. The words of the victory, of the victory are in brackets without it. It reads, after he brought you in sight, which ye covet, ma to Hebuna. Sorry. Minkum man yuridu. Minkum man yuridu. Ad-dunya wa minkum man yuridu al-akhirati. It's like saying the same thing like man yurid حيوات الدنيا نؤتيه منها ما يريد. حيوات الآخرة نؤتيه minha is the same thing. Say minkum here, it is in a different form. Minkum man yurid ad-dunya wa minkum man yurid ahirati. Here is in a different form. Amongst you, where is it? Among you are some that hanker after the world, and some that desire the hereafter. You see, for the world they say hanker, and for hereafter they say desire. Even though both words are the same, yurid. Those that hanker after the world, and some that desire the hereafter. Al-akhiratu. Thumma sarafakum. Thumma sarafakum anhum liyabtaliyakum. Liyabtaliyakum, to test you. Then did he divert you from your foes in order to test you. Thumma sarafakum, he diverted you from them, from your foes, in order to test you. Li yablanunakum. Sorry, li yabtaliyakum. Yabtaliyakum. Pardon me, viewers. I say I've not been reading Arabic, so please bear with me. Liyabtaliyanukum. Walakat afa ankum. Walakat afa ankum. But he forgave you. Afa anku. Here, afa is interpreted as forgiven. Elsewhere is another thing, obliterate or blot or something, blot, obliterate. But here it is interpreted as forgiven. Wa afa. Oh. Wa afa ankum. He forgive you. Wallahu zul fadlin alal mu'minin. Wallahu zul fadli alal mu'minin. For God is full of grace to those who believe. For God is full of grace to the believers, if you like. Pardon me, to the believers. I think here we have two notes. Let me check. Yes, here we have two notes. 462 and 463. 462 is against the order, and fell to dispute, and fell to until he flinched and fell to disputing about the order. So that's what the note is to tell us about. 462. The order was the order was not to leave the post, and strictly to maintain discipline. In fighting, if there's no discipline, you are bound to lose. That's why there is a commander. He commands something, you all follow. You don't ask why. You see a clear road, easy to walk on. Then he says, divert into the bush. You look at the bush and there are thorns. Go. He knows what he means. Okay, so the order was not to leave the post, and strictly to maintain discipline. Full stop. Uhud was in the beginning a victory for the Muslims. Full stop. Many of the enemy were slain, and they were retiring when a part of the Muslims, against orders, ran in pursuit, attracted by the prospects of booty, covetousness, and attracted by the prospects of booty. See note 3121. I say note 3, sorry. This very chapter 3121. Let's see, we can quickly check it. 121. It should concern booty. 121. 121 in English. Remember that morning, thou didst leave thy household early. Early is in brackets. Early to post the faithful. To to post the faithful at their stations for battle. That's Amr order. And God heareth and knoweth all things. So here again, it's about obeying. It's that obedience, if you like. Uh, let's go back to note 462. 462. Where is it? Okay. 4, yeah, 462. About the order. Mm. That's commanding. By the command. And yeah, we're finished with it. We now go to note 463. And what is it about? In order to test you, liyabtalinunakum. Pardon me if I don't call it well. Liyabtalinunakum. In order to test you. That's where we are going now. The disobedience seemed at first pleasant. They were chasing the enemy, and there was the prospect of booty. So they will leave the enemy and rather chase the booty. Kai. Uh, okay. Uh, they were chasing the enemy, and there was the prospect of booty, full stop. But when the gap was noticed by the enemy, they turned the flank round, and they turned the flank round the hill and nearly overwhelmed the Muslims. Of course, your eyes are on the booty. They too, their eyes are on the booty. So while you are chasing the booty, they say, they are going to collect our booty. Then they also used, took advantage of the gap. mm, uh, Healed and nearly overwhelmed the Muslims. Yes, full stop. Full stop. Had it not been for God's grace and the firmness of of their prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and the firmness of their prophet and his immediate companions, they would have been finished. So the booty would have served as a trap for them, not willingly, but by their own covetousness. Okay, that is note 2463 to sign 152. Let's go to sign 15 through 5. Let's say 15 through. Let's go to sign 153. Hey, I've been given a warning. Uh, let's do this one and then we can break. 153. Uh, is tasidu is tas is tus tusiduna, sorry, is tusiduna wala tal wala taluna, is tusiduna wala taluna ala adin. Behold, ye were climbing tusiduna, the high ground, without even casting a glance, wala tul wala tuluna, without casting a glance ala aden, wala tuluna, without casting a glance at anyone, aden ala aden, at anyone. uh, wa rasulu yad'u wa rasulu yad'ukum fil ha wa yazkuru, uh, yad'ukum fi ukhrakum. Mm. And the messenger, uh, in your rear was calling you back. وَرَسُولٌ يَدْعُوكُمْ فِي أُخْرَاكُمْ, calling you back. فَأَثَابَكُمْ غَمًّا bigammin. Fa'atabakum gamman bigammin. Was calling you back. There did God give you one distress after another. Gamma bigammin. Was calling you distress uh, after another. Give you one distress after another. Uh, لكي لكي لا تهزون على ما فاتكم ولكي لا تهزون. Let's do that first. Was calling you back. There did God give you, no, we've done it. To teach you not to grieve, to teach you not to grieve for the booty, not to grieve for. Then the booty is in brackets, to teach you not to grieve. Mm, uh, to teach you not to grieve. For that had escaped you, for that has had escaped you, and for the ill is in brackets, and for the ill that had befallen you. لكي لا تزنكم على ما فات على ما فاتكم ولا ما أصابكم ولا على ما أصابكم. With what had befallen you. أصابكم. والله خير بما تعملون. For God is well aware of all that ye did. Wallahu habirun. I think I didn't read it well. Yes, it's habirun. Wallahu habirun bima ta'malun. And God is well aware of all that ye did. Note 464 is against by way of requital. 464. Let's do it fast before I am cut off. 464. It would seem that a party of horsemen led by the dashing Khalid ibn al-Walid came through the gap in the passes where the Muslim archers should have been, and in the confusion that arose, the retreating foe rallied and turned back on the Muslims. Full stop. From the low ground on the bank of the valley, the Muslims retreated in their turn and tried to gain the hill Full stop. They had a double loss. One, they were balked of the booty. Balked is spelled Bault. No, Baulked. They were balked of the booty they had run after. Then two, their own lives and the lives of their whole army were in danger. And many lives were actually lost from their ranks. Just by the sight of booty. So they didn't know that we were preferring dead to booty, but they didn't know. Were actually lost from their ranks, full stop. Their own lives being in danger, they had hardly time to grieve for a general calamity. But it instead, but it steadied, but it steadied them. Steadied is spelled Steadied. But it steadied them, made them steady. It steadied them, and some of them stood the test. So this is a very big lesson for everybody. It's still happening today. You go to war and you think you've conquered, then you are looking for booty instead of concentrating on how to finish up your enemy. Mm. So, and that was note 464. That was note 464 to sign 153. Yes, to sign 153. We shall break here. When we come back next time, we shall go to sign 154. Uh, and after that, another 155 to complete the section. That's section 16. We shall halt here till we meet again. Thank you very much. Bye bye. Au revoir. May God be with you all.